Hello everyone, I'm here with you again. I'm with my friends today. Hope that you can remember him, and it's Mr. Avocado. So today I'm still here with my vegan topic. It's really great pleasure for me to speak on this topic, to tell the truth to the world. And today I just want to share with you this interesting information about how to make people stop eating animals. It can be heard as really not healthy topic because you just cannot make people do something because it's not your business. You just mind your own business, and of course I can understand it, but when we talk about veganism, it's really hard to see like people around you, really close people to you, eat animals, use animal products, and sometimes you can just help them to understand this truth. I just want to be open, and the third thing I want you to know that you cannot just make people do something that you want. Even it's really important for their health, for environment, for all the world. You still cannot make them do something, and you just need to understand it really strong. But I still have some tips for you, just to not stand in one point, and you can do some little steps to make them to understand why veganism is so important and necessary. So I hope that you will enjoy. Notification number 2 is that you always need to be kind. Of course I will talk about it later, but you need to be kind, because being aggressive, being not understanding that people have their own life with their own experience, it's really wrong, because war is always wrong. It's always just something that can ruin your life, ruin your family. And my advice, just stop being aggressive. Still have this problem in my family, like some my relatives cannot understand what is veganism about, and it's okay actually. I'm not really sad about it. So I just want to start, and the first and very important thing that you just need to do is to show that you are really serious about veganism, that it's not just a season interest, that it's not just a fashion, because it's not a fashion, it's your position, strong and really deep understand it. You can show it with really different things. For example, you can just wait for a long time, about a year, when they can understand that you are really strong in your decision and you don't eat animal products, you don't use animal products. So for them it will look serious, and they will understand that you are serious about it. So it's really important, because if you just can vegan for one day or 1 week, I think they don't want to listen to you. So it's really important to become really serious in their eyes. My next tip is about know enough information, because people ask a lot of difficult questions about veganism. I'm talking about like questions about protein. Yeah, protein, I'm talking about it always. Where do you get your protein? And kitchen. Also you can hear questions about your health, questions about your reasons for veganism. So you just need to know a lot of information to answer these questions. My next tip is about being open, because being open in this topic, it's totally important, because you just can show information with different ways. You can show it with your example, you can show it with scientific facts. So it's totally important to be open, and be open to speak about this topic. Also you sometimes need to be open to say no, that it's difficult for you to listen some jokes about veganism, and it is also about being open, not even when you are talking about veganism, but also when you are talking about your feelings and about your emotions. And I also want to mention that being polite is really cool too, because sometimes people can be really aggressive about this topic, and it's really good when you can be polite and say, okay, I have listened to your opinion and I'm not agree, so we can just stop this conversation. So my next tip is about give the information to people. When I have watched some films, some videos, read some books about veganism, I just was so inspired to talk with people about this topic. But it's also really important to be smart when you're talking about this topic, because when you come to your dad, who was always meat lover, meat eater, and you just start talk to him that, oh my god, people who eat meat are so stupid, and then your parents just are like, what are you doing eating the nut? I just can say that, oh, have you ever listened about the environmental suffering because of meat eating? For example, you just can be kind and you can be acceptable with people who are even non-vegans, but they are potential vegans, and it is totally important. I think that most of vegan people were not born as vegans. The most important thing is that you can just help someone to become vegan. It's about being open and tell people this information about veganism, about bad health because of meat and milk. So the next tip is one of my favorite, is to cook for your family, for your close people. Of course, vegan food. And sometimes vegan food can be much more tasty than non-vegan, so it would be amazing if you will cook for your parents something really delicious and vegan. And my last tip is looking for vegan alternatives. For example, when you go to the picnic, you can find something vegan, a food for a picnic. For example, tofu and soy meat or something like that. Just lots of vegan alternatives, and it will be really amazing. If you drink alcohol, you can buy vegan alcohol, or any beverages, you just can choose vegan, because no one will understand that it's vegan, because I'm talking about things that people just always don't think about filters. So you just can find vegan alternatives for so many meals and drinks, and it would be really good. It was all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you love my friends here. They are not really talkative, but they were glad to see you there. Thank you so much. I love you. I hope that this video was interesting and useful for you, and you will use these tips to make your family or close people vegans. So just comment this video if it was useful for you, and like this video, because I want to see your activity in my channel. I'm so happy that I have a possibility to share my truth with this world. I believe that I will become popular very soon.